welcome back to SourceFed. I'm Meg Turney.
And I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
And this is our Halo 4 First Impressions video. Now, as you know, we were pretty busy with the elections yesterday, so we've only gotten a cursory look at the game, but spoiler alert, it's badass.
So let's start with the storyline. It's the year 2557, 4 years after Master Chief and Cortana went all MIA in space at the finale of Halo 3. The game begins with Cortana waking Master Chief from his cryogenic slumber aboard the UNSC Forward Unto Dawn.
Okay, so we learned a few things right off the bat. Number one being that, of course, it's 4 years later. Number two being that we're under attack by Covenant scum. And number three being that our good friend and secret girlfriend, Cortana, is now 8 years old. And of course, we know AI deteriorates after 7. But don't cry, because if we can get Cortana home to Dr. Halsey, maybe we can save her. If we don't, she does continue to become more and more rampant, you know, deteriorating into insanity and then, dying. I hope that doesn't happen.
Most of the campaign takes place on a Forerunner planet called Requiem, and we're pitted against the Didact, a Forerunner Promethean. Now, gamers were a little nervous about this iteration of what is arguably one of the most storied franchises in gaming history, because it marked the departure of Bungie and ushered in 343 Studios.
But never fear, guys, because it actually plays very Halo-esque in a very, very good way. It's enough of the old and the new that makes me very proud of 343. It actually doesn't feel tired or boring at all. It is a little, hey, go touch that button. All right, then there's some bad guys. And then go touch that button. Guess what? More bad guys.
But that's what we've come to expect from these games. We aren't suiting up to touch buttons, we want to blow some dudes up, and I have to say that I've been cursing equally as much in 343 Studios version as I was before.
Side note, Trisha is adorable, because I'm like over there like totally in my zone, and Trisha's like, you get over here.
Meg is all, I'm gonna go get this and please get out of my way. Like she makes these little songs while she's gaming and I'm like, you effing effort crap face.
I'm gonna touch that button and then that guy is gonna shoot me. Plus, those sick of seeing Covenant forces will be happy to know that there's an entire new race of baddies called Prometheans, and they look scary.
Fact. 10 new weapons are introduced in Halo 4, thanks to the Prometheans, but I found myself, so far at least, sticking with my tried and true energy sword, with a side of storm rifle thrown in.
Of course, the Promethean weapons look pretty badass, so I'm sure we'll be hurling our needlers out the window to use them.
We just have to, you know, get good with them first.
Now moving from campaign to multiplayer.
Oh wait, multiplayer? No, I'm out. I always get shot in the head as soon as I respawn. Steve, it's your turn, buddy.
Hi, I'm Steve. Meg, how long is this gonna take? Because I actually want to get back to playing.
You really like it that much?
Mostly I just like that I get to play without my pants on.
Typical.
And as you know, Halo 4 has different multiplayer modes. We got War Games, Spartan Ops, Forge, and Theater. And just as we suspected, you can level up your character with XP, and you can do that by playing War Games, Spartan Ops, or using Forge, and completing challenges and stuff.
Now players can use Spartan points to purchase items like weapons, armor upgrades, things like that.
Also back is Forge, which is a map editing tool, which is also in Halo 3. So that's back again for all you people that like to edit maps.
And something new in this game is called Spartan Ops, which allows you and up to 3 of your friends to go through kind of like a little mini campaign, and you get a new one every week for the first 10 weeks of the game's release.
The thing is like a single player campaign is not enough for me anymore. I want a single player campaign with friends. I really like that about this game.
Yeah, it was really fun, and like we said, we played with you guys on our gamer tag, SourceFed Plays, which you can add, because sometimes we play games on it.
Ooh. And one thing I wanted to add is we didn't really get to dig into it, as Meg mentioned earlier, but I really enjoyed it. It is kind of your standard issue multiplayer game, but I love standard issue multiplayer games. You can play them for hours, the time just flies by, and I can't wait to get back in there with you, Meg, and play some freaking multiplayer Halo and kick some A's.
Well, that's it for our first impressions of Halo 4. We want to know, what's your best Halo kill story from any Halo game? Let us know in the comments down below.
And please do not forget to hit like or subscribe if you have not, and click this freaking annotation to see all of our videos. They're amazing and you know it. Or go to SourceFed.com to see all of our blogging news type stuff. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Meg Turney. Okay, best multiplayer kill. I actually, in Halo 3, got an Annihilation in Team Rockets, and it was an unranked match, and I didn't get to keep my achievement.
I've got to say really quick, my best multiplayer achievement